Whenever I get put on hold by the phone company, it's not music that I hear but real people asking for help. I lost my phone and I was on to the phone company straight away. It is a contract phone and I was hoping that they would replace it, as lost phone was part of the cover. I managed to get a human to talk to me without waiting, and I told the guy about how I had lost my phone. Now the guy on the other end started to go on about how it was my fault that I had lost my phone and that I don't qualify for a free replacement. I started arguing as that is part of the policy, and the guy then told me that he was going to put me on hold. As I was put on hold while the guy on the other end of the phone talked with the manager, I expected cheesy music, but instead I got someone who was desperate for survival on the other end of the phone. The person had been kidnapped and placed in some cabin in the forest. She was desperate for me to help her, but I told her that I was just looking for a new phone. She started to cry and begged me to help her. As I tried to collect her number and contact details, I was no longer on hold, and the guy who was the customer service rep for the phone company came back on. He told me that I wasn't qualified for a free replacement, but I angrily told him that I was qualified for a free replacement as I paid extra every month for this kind of insurance. He started rummaging through my phone contract and then put me on hold again. As I was put on hold again, I was expecting cheesy music, but I had gotten another desperate person wanting my help. Please help me. A group of people have broken into my home and they have murdered everyone apart from me. I told the person that he should call the police, and he himself doesn't why his call went to me. He kept begging me to help him, but I was like that I am only here for a new phone. Then he started to cry, and that's when I relented, and just as when I had tried to get his details, I wasn't on hold anymore. The phone customer service person finally saw that my contract gave me the right to a new replacement phone, whether or not I was responsible. I was happy and I told him the make of my phone and all the other details of it. Then the phone customer service rep had to put me on hold again to see whether that phone was available anymore. As I was put on hold again, I became terrified. I didn't know who was going to be begging for my help. Then when my voice started asking for my help, because he was buried alive in a coffin with a mobile phone that was running out of charge. To make it even more terrifying, the voice on the other end of the phone was my voice, and it was me asking for help. As I tried to get more information from myself, I was no longer on hold, and the phone customer rep said that they were sending me an upgraded replacement phone.